I feel like everyone is so much into the trend that they have like 3 or 4 different colors. So like I'll bring red on Monday, I'll bring blue on Tuesday. No, no honey, no, please don't do that. Like hi everyone, welcome back to my show, and today we have with us Rupa. Hi everybody, and hi Komal. Thank you so much for inviting me. I am so honored to be part of the show. Actually, it's not I invite her, she invite me to her house. Yes, this is my house, this is my swing. A pretty interesting place to film. Yes, we are like moving while like you're watching. Wow. So Rupa, tell us more about yourself. Okay, so yeah, that's a very strange question to ask. It's like an interview, like in like a business interview. Like, oh shit, what do I say more about yourself? Right. Okay. So yeah, so I'm Rupa, and I am the leader of ByeByePlasticsBagsSg Singapore. So ByeByePlasticsBags is actually like a volunteer initiative. It's youth driven, and it has several chapters. So it's actually a global movement. And so we have one chapter in Singapore. So there's actually over 50 teams all over the world, which is like pretty cool. Wow. And I joined pretty recently only. I only joined a few months back, and I've been so fascinated by everything, like learning from other leaders around the world and talking to the founders of ByeByePlasticsBags. That's wow, amazing feeling. So I'm wondering, what do you exactly do at ByeByePlasticBags? So of course, as this name says, it's very, very self-explanatory. Like ByeByePlasticsBags, like you should get the point. But yeah, so like we try to advocate for no plastic waste at all, and we try to. I mean, our eventual goal is to ban all plastics, but I mean, as we know, the situation in Singapore, it's a little bit slow. So we're trying to focus on plastic bags specifically as of now. Trying to get like a charge for plastic bags and stuff like that. And also we have a lot of like advocacy and advocacy in schools, within companies. So we work with some companies and give them some advice on how they can improve their sustainability programs in their companies. And for schools, yeah, we have like educational booklets. We go there, we do some presentations specific to the kids of like different ages. Right. So we go to preschool, obviously it'll be a lot more run down, but you know, they enjoy it, and and in the end they take something away from it. I always believe that environmentalism is something you should start young. When I started just a few years back, I was like, well, how did I not know about this way before? Like, why didn't my school teach me this? I mean, they did, they would bring hints of it, but it didn't seem as significant as it was supposed to be. Like now I know, like, yeah, we have to do something about it, but I wish I knew it when I was young, so I could have started. Yeah, I think I totally agree with your point there, because I think when I was young, around 10 or 12 years old, I remember I think one specific incident is that I was like visiting the zoo, and then they gave us like goodie bags with lots of straws and lots of disposables, and I was just happily using it. Like I saw it as, you know, oh my god, goodies, but I never thought of it that, oh my god, it may be harming the environment. So yeah, I think education at a very young age is very important. I think I want to know more about your personal story. So like, how did you get into environmentalism? So for me, okay, it was just like a few years back. So after A's, I didn't know what to do, and I knew I had like a strong interest for animals, and I really wanted to go and like work with animals in some way or form. So actually, I worked at a vet. Oh. Yeah, so it's kind of cool. So I worked at a vet for like 6 months, and it was super eye-opening, super cool. But at the same time, even at the vet, like more than just the animals, I saw like the amount of plastic waste that was generated there, just because of. But I mean, plastic in any hospital situation is very, very necessary, because you need things to be sealed and packaged so that it's like, now that's COVID, we need everything to be sanitized and clean. So, but I saw the amount of plastic waste that was there, and also when it comes to animals, like I used to watch a lot of documentaries on them, and then I mean, all of us have seen the turtle video. Yeah. Right? I guess I kind of started there also, like that really spoke to me and struck me, and then I started watching more and more videos on animals. At first, it wasn't really about all of this marine debris and all of this. It was just pure passion for animals. Right. Just watching cute videos of like gorillas, monkeys, like dogs and stuff like that. Then after that, I started searching up more and more, and I found out how like the habitat destruction, extinction, and all of this, and most of this have environmentalism and climate change has something to do with all of this. So I started reading up more into plastic pollution, marine debris, and how this is like affecting our marine life.
Right.
So yeah, then I saw that there were like workshops online, there were like
Yeah.
seminars. I think the first seminar I went to was by Tammy. She used to go as Little Earth Girl last time, now she's Tammy online. But yeah, that was the first one. It was a youth cross sustainability talk.
Right.
And that was the first time I've ever been to anything remotely environmental. I was just like, okay, let's try this out. Let me see if I have any interest. Let me see if this is for me. And I went there and it just completely changed my mind. Like
Wow.
that was the single thing that I was like, wow, okay, yes, I need to do something about this. I am going to do something about it. Yeah, from then on, I just kept going for talks, building a community and getting friends in the same field. Like how I eventually became friends with you also.
Yeah.
Like it's just very cool seeing that other people like around our age also are like getting involved in this. I mean, I know my parents are here, but actually my parents are a great example because they used to be very against all of this. They
Right.
didn't really see the point of what I was doing. Especially like plastic bags, they were like, oh what, I need plastic bags, I need to throw my rubbish in the end, I'm reusing it. And I'm like, okay, but that's not reusing. So like, I had to like slowly like tell them bit by bit. I couldn't like throw it all at them.
Of course, yes.
Like the way I talk to different groups of people, like this is something I learned over the years, the way you talk to different groups of people should vary. People have different things that matter to them, that click to them. So one way that I try to convince people about like environmental habits, like building environmental habits, or trying to change their mind in some way, one way or another, is like get the thing that clicks for them. So something that they're passionate about. If fashion, if they are like a fashionista, they love dressing up, start there, and then slowly go down to like different habits they can adopt in that sphere, and then go like expand the horizon over there. So for my parents, it was really tough. But like a few days ago, actually, I had like a couple of friends come over to my place, and usually my mom uses paper plates for like other people, and then she was like, "No, I'm going to use our own plates." And then she had like a couple of plates. I was like, "Oh my gosh, you didn't even ask me! It just happened on its own." I was like, "Wow!" I was really pleasantly surprised. But
Oh my god, yeah.
it doesn't sound like much, honestly, but to me, like I know how much convincing it took, and how like my mom was raised in a different time, so this is actually like a lot of progress for me.
Right, yeah.
But these small progress is what, how to say, in the end makes it feel like it's all worth it.
One question I personally have in my mind is, how do I then, change the way I bag my trash? Because I still use plastic bag to, throw all the other trash. So can I just dump it down the rubbish chute?
Okay, no, that would not be hygienic. Yeah, you shouldn't do that. But I think what is the more important question to ask here is reduce the amount of trash that you're throwing away in the first place.
Right, yeah.
So I mean, then the bag will be full. Like, you make sure that you actually fill up the plastic bag, because I know it's kind of inevitable. You have to use the plastic bag in Singapore, but reduce the amount you use first. Make sure you, even when you're cooking or whenever you buy something, especially food, get enough for you and your family, or if you're also staying with your friends, make sure you get enough. Don't buy more than necessary. And this is not just for food, it goes for like any items that you get. Even it goes for reusable bags, reusable cutlery. I feel like everyone is so much into the trend that they have like 3 or 4 of different colors. So like, I'll bring red on Monday, I'll bring blue on Tuesday. No honey, no, please don't do that. Like, just get one and you can use it. And you can even cutlery, you can just use the one in your home.
Yeah,
right?
that's
You can
true.
just put it in a small like, pouch and just bring it. It doesn't have to look pretty. But
Yeah.
okay, I mean, it helps to look pretty. I agree, it does. It looks pretty, it looks nice. But yeah, don't overdo that as well. So that also comes under reducing. But like I said, trashing, when you're like throwing away your trash, there's one way that people use is actually newspapers. But I know it doesn't really work all the time. Like I don't subscribe to newspapers anymore.
Oh, okay.
I have no newspapers to throw my trash away. So one thing that I've tried to work on is make sure the plastic bag is full before we throw it down the chute. In the case for my friends or like Singaporeans in general, start adopting these habits slowly. And another thing is, when you're at a restaurant, don't be afraid to say no. Just they will thank you for saying no. Even if they're pissed off, it's okay. You know you're doing something right. Like the number of people are pissed off at like restaurants and like eateries. Oh my god, like being like, oh no, I don't want that plastic. No, actually, can you help me put it in my box? And they'll be like, they'll look at me one kind, but like after that they'll get used to me, doing that. And the more used to it they get, the better. So it's okay, you can get annoyed like for like 5 seconds, but then it's helpful for the environment. And now also we see those like bring your own stickers in hawker centers. I think it's helped by Kate also, like from ByeByePlasticsSg. She also started pasting stickers all over hawkers and all, and that's a great initiative. Now at least hawkers, people that like earn low wage and stuff are also participating in these like habits, and that's very heartening to see.
That's nice. So that's many tips, and I think those are very valuable tips, like starting slow, either getting the mentality right or getting, just going out and doing steps. It's never too late to start anything you want to do. But let's say for someone who is watching it, for the first time with like absolutely, no exposure to, like, say, this kind of, maybe this is the first time they're looking at this video and thinking like, oh, okay, I want to reduce my plastic waste. How do you think they can go about doing that?
Okay, for me, when I started, I had absolutely no clue at all when I was 18, like at the start of 18. What I did was I went to research on like different environmental activists. I went to go follow them on Instagram. Like, there are so many activists. I mean, just follow her
And her.
Yeah, but like really, there's just so many out there. All the resources are there. Like really, yes, Google is a great function, but everything's on social media. So I don't like use Google that much because everything is written by these activists, by these local environmental groups. I think it's great to support our local environmental groups because they give more localized advice for us of how we can go about our daily activities and reduce waste as much as we can. So I would say the best place to start is actually reading it up on social media, seeing other people do it and see how that works. See whether how you can integrate those habits that they are talking about to your own life slowly, but start somewhere. It doesn't have to be with the straw like everyone is talking. You can do anything. You can start with fashion, maybe maybe you can slowly stop buying fast fashion, slowly go into thrifting, see how that works for you. Go around, go to thrift shop hopping, thrift shop hopping, and like go find out what works for you, what doesn't. Do you like that? Maybe you like one shop better than the other. Great, but start somewhere and try to see whether you like it, and slowly integrate it into your lifestyle. I wouldn't say you should do it all at once. That was something I was very confused with when I started. I was like, okay, so I do this, I do that. So how many things can I do at the same time? And I realized, okay, no, let me do it one by one. And then now it's all like gelled together. Right now, I mean, there's still a lot more that I can learn, and I'm sure you also have a lot to learn. So I would say start small, step by step, and then slowly it will gel together. It'll come into place. Don't worry. Yeah.
Very reassuring, yes. I'm not being sarcastic. Yeah, so thank you, Rupa, for coming. I mean, for me coming down to your idea. And giving such great advices and sharing your journey, as whether it's a personal journey or the one at ByeByePlasticBagsSg. And yeah, I really wish you all the best moving forward.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much for featuring.
Yes, I am more than honored. Featuring in Miss Komal's channel. Oh my god, it's a lifetime dream. I'm not being sarcastic. But I hope everyone the best for your own environmental journeys. And
yeah, see you next time. Bye.